This is Gerard with his mother, and his mother has Alzheimer or dementia, and she is very scared to go to bed. So she is always screaming and she's scared. So we asked him, would you like to lay down with your mother in bed and comfort her? But he said, okay, I'm going to try this. When he came in her bed, she was, you can see it, she was laughing and she was excited. And the story is that she didn't change, he is changed to his mother.
Alzheimer fluisteren, dementia whispering, using touch and intimacy to connect where they thought that connection had gone, to laugh with them, to find joy in a disease that can be so devastating. Adelheid Roosen, who developed this whispering, feeding her mother here like a bird.
When her mother got Alzheimer, she thought, well, wow, Mom, I'm going to play with you. We are going on adventure. And yeah, she did it, and she had a great time with her mother.
We were told that this has had astounding results, and you can see along this wall. I mean, were you surprised by the results?
No, because I believe in it. So I was not surprised. I was surprised that so many people would do it with us.
Be willing to try it?
Yeah. That surprised me. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Because you have to go through your shame.
The Dam family, Piba and Jans, she has Alzheimer's, here with their daughter Renata.
The idea is that your mother liked cuddles, but your father found it difficult.
Yeah, in public places he found it difficult. So we teach my father how to do that. When there is other people around, to hold her, to kiss her, to cuddle her, and by little steps it will go the right way. Yeah.
What is that?
And they love each other very much.
Piba and Jans Dam live here at Humanitas, a residential and care home for older people in Deventer, 100 kilometres east of Amsterdam. They have an apartment on the site, and she spends her days on the dementia unit. The whispering is an experiment. They've been trying it for a year. In many ways, the dementia whispering sums up the philosophy of this home, connecting and innovating, not just for those with dementia, but for all the residents.
This in itself represents one of the smaller innovations, paddling pools dotted around the place with cold water so residents can put their feet in because it is hot here today. It also represents a different way of thinking. They're saying here that the elderly deserve much more than being tucked away and left to languish in an armchair all day.
And this is very much part of the local community. Children come and do their homework here. Teenage mothers bring their babies in. Humanitas has already received international recognition for having university students live for free in the home in return for, as they describe it, being a good neighbour to the residents. Behind it is the chief executive, who has an attitude that would send the regulators in England into a spin. It's not, she told me, about minimising risk or putting safety first.
They think of elderly as if they need protection by definition. They are fragile, they're vulnerable, but I see them as people who are 80 or 90 and making their own decisions and leading their own life for years.
There was some resistance to the idea of having students living here, but again, well, this is her philosophy.
We are a society of prejudices. Everybody thinks of elderly as grey, as smelly and dull and boring. And everybody thinks of students as wild and sex and drugs and rock and roll. And neither are true.
Every afternoon they have the bread meal with one of the students serving, in this case Soros Juman, who's lived here for 2.5 years. It's striking how much contact there is between him and the residents. That touch of the arm, the stroke of the cheek.
Hallo.
Leuk dat je er bent.
Zullen we hem even openen?
Later he visited his friend Marty Vuilink in her apartment. She's 93, he's 28, and they bond over an iPad.
They teach us to appreciate the little things in life, the small moments. For example, when you have a small chat with someone, or even if you just spend 10 to 15 minutes with them, you learn to appreciate those kind of moments a lot more. And in fact, I appreciate those kind of moments a lot more than I used to before.
Die ook vaak een beetje chagrijnig zijn.
Okay. She's saying it's a bit different than old people who are a bit cranky sometimes. So.
The Netherlands has long led the way in care of the elderly, largely in response to changing demographics. As with the UK, the population is growing older, and that increases demand not just for more care homes, but for how people are cared for.
The most important thing we try to do is inject life, to give them a warm and rich environment in which they feel they are still alive, they have a smile every day, and they've been, well, really taken care of in a lovely way.